Yo, what's going on, man? How you guys doing? Today is October 17th, 2017. My son turns 1 year old today. So, because of him, I'm making this message. If any of you guys have know me, you know that I've never been a part of my son's life. And it's not because I don't want to. It's because my child's mother took my son away from me. See, when he was born, she didn't put my name in the birth certificate. So I have no proof, no documentation that's my son. You know, everyone out there always talking the same smack, Trey, it's not your son, whatever. So all y'all, that's what y'all think. But in my heart, I believe it's my son. For me, so I'm going to treat like it's my son, treat him like it's my son, until I'm proved otherwise. But I just want to talk to a second about appreciation. For me, because I know there's a lot of deadbeat dads out there, and I don't have respect for none of y'all. I just want to make sure I say that first. Same thing to you deadbeat mothers. If you don't take care of your child, anybody that's a deadbeat parent, I have no respect for none of y'all. Because these children, they didn't sit here and ask us to bring us into this world. We as adults, we as teenagers sometimes, we decided to lay here and do what we do and make a child. And when we made that child, when you thought about making a child, you made a promise to that child from that day that you would do everything right for that child. Feel me? So if you don't do the best you can for your child, you don't take care of your child, I have no respect for you. I've literally cut people out of my life when I found out they were deadbeat dads or deadbeat moms. Because if you can't take care of your child, I have no respect for you. Feel me? But then we have on the opposite side, we have parents that want to be a part of that child's life, and the other parent makes it difficult. I know other fathers who they have met their kids and stuff like that, and they go to see their child, and the baby moms is always trying to make them feel bad no matter what they do. That man might be trying to like accomplish a dream or something that may not be your dream. And so you don't agree with it, so you treat that man bad. But the end of the day is, just think about it. That man could be a deadbeat dad like some of these other dads and don't even care about their child. But that man comes around. Feel me? Even if sometimes they're not able to come around all the time because you know sometimes you work a lot, different jobs, different requirements. But appreciate them for the time they do come around. Feel me? If a dad or a mom wants to spend time with that child, let them do so. Feel me? Because that's a very important thing to that child and to that parent. So I know a lot of people might have that situation where they say, you know, my dad wasn't there for me, my mom wasn't there for me, so they don't know how to be a parent. But think about it. How was it going up for you with you not having your parent there? How did you feel? Did it make you feel good not knowing that your moms or your pops wasn't there? So why would you want to give that same negative feeling to somebody else who didn't ask to be here? You took a responsibility when you decided to lay there and fornicate and make that child. Feel me? So do the right thing and just be there for your child. Let the other person be there for that child. If there's a dad or a mom that wants to be a part of that child's life, don't make it difficult. Feel me? Even if that parent doesn't do all the best things, that parent might not have grown up the best way. Before you just take that child away, try to sit down with that person and talk to them about how to be a better parent and come to some kind of agreement. Because all that resonates in that child's heart, and that child's gonna be like that for the rest of his life. Seeing mommy and dad fight about this, or mommy and daddy wasn't there, or something. And if you really want the best for that child, you should want that child's parent to be a part of that child's life. Even if that parent's not the best parent, find a way to talk it out. A lot of us in this day and age, like, I look at a lot of the old relationships, a lot of the old couples, and one of the main things that all of them tell me is just being able to talk to each other. And a lot of us have forgotten how to talk to each other. I mean, sometimes things just may not be going the best way. And you just sit here and you say, I hope that person's going to do better. I know that person knows how to do better. But maybe that person doesn't realize that they're messing up. And they just need someone to talk to them, help them get on that right track. So just learn how to talk. Communication is such an important thing. I mean, just learn how to communicate and just be the best parents you can. I grew up, my father wasn't around me, man. And I always thought that once I had my son, I would do everything possible to not be like that. To make sure that I see my son all his baseball, basketball, football, whatever games you want to play. If he don't play a sport, I'll read a book with him. He wants to go out to do whatever he can with him. Everybody tells me how I work so hard and I work all the time. How I would have time for a family. Today's my son's birthday. I took off for work. I'm not doing no 11 fashion business. I'm not going on a 9-to-5 job. I took off a day of work, even though my son's not here. But I'm practicing my heart that my son is here with me in spirit, but with God. that my son is here with me. Feel me? Because that's how much my son means to me, that I would do everything possible for my son. Feel me? And we should all be the same way about wanting to be there for our child. Because a child was a gift from God. And God gave you that gift, and it's your job to take care of that gift. And also believe in prayer. I believe in prayer a lot. A lot of you know what I go through for my medical conditions, to my life, all the things that I go through. But no matter what, no matter how much I might drink, I might do other stuff that I'm not supposed to, I believe in God. I pray multiple times a day. Those who know me know it's real. I pray many times a day. But pray, and pray with the fullness. Because I messed up, feel me? I prayed to God. I said, God, I want to have a healthy baby boy born in October like his father. And I want to have a good mother to take care of him. God gave me that. And it was funny because my mother always told me, why don't you never pray for a good wife, somebody you can grow old with? And I didn't listen to that. And God gave me what I prayed for. He gave me a good mother, because I believe she's a great mother, because I see her take care of her daughter. And I believe she has a great heart and stuff like that. And I believe she's taking care of my son, who was born a Libra like his dad, just like me. But I didn't pray for a wife. I didn't pray for someone to grow old with. So God gave me what I asked for. So now I'm hoping that God answers my next prayer, and He brings my son into this world, into my world. Let me be a part of my son's life. Because the government ain't gonna help me, man. A lot of us know the government's not for us. They not. I went to the police station, they told me to go to the court. I went to the courthouse, they told me to go to Facebook to track her down, and if I find where she is, then maybe they can help me. How's the courthouse telling me to go to Facebook? Like, since when Facebook replaces the help of people helping our people? It's a sad world that we're living in, that we can't even get help for what's important nowadays. And it's sad that fathers, we don't have rights, man. Like, the mother goes, she gives birth, she don't put your name on the birth certificate, you got no proof it's your son. She can up and go where she wants to, and we can't do nothing as fathers to get our son back legally. We gotta take extra measures. So trust me, I'm taking some extra measures trying to find my son, do as much as I can. But I really would just want to say again, like, appreciate the father of your child. Appreciate the mother of your child. Be the best parent you can be, because that child didn't ask you to be here. And just give God the thanks for that child being a part of this life. And want the best for your family. Feel me? So, I'm putting these messages out here starting today, because a closed mouth don't get fed. And somebody seeing this message, could be somebody that can help me out. Could be a lawyer, could be a detective, could be somebody that can help me out. All I want to do is find my son, be a part of my son's life. And if anybody has a connection out there, please let me know. I'm not rich. I'm trying to spend the money I can, but I can't afford a lot. But I'm trying to make something happen for my son. So if anybody has a connection, just let me know, because my son means everything to me. And I would do almost anything to see my son again. For me? So, thank you for listening to this message. And I hope it reaches somebody. You can share it with somebody. You can tag somebody. Tag another father that's going through what I'm going through. We can come together and see what we can do together to find our kids. Let's just all try to be the best parents we can be. Alright, if anybody wants to email me, my email is everything is spelled correctly. loveandfashionent@gmail.com. If you want to call me, you got something you could tell me, my number is 347-455-8230. I live in Staten Island if you want to meet up with me and talk. For me, because us fathers got to stick together, because the courts ain't helping us. Alright? It's your boy Trey Lover from Love and Fashion, and thank you for listening.